Hey everybody, welcome back to day 90 of the House of Jeff build site. That's 90 working days since they started construction. It's not going to get more than 125 because our settlement date has been set, and it's going to be a 125-day build. That will be the last day of working. This week's update, they were in this week and they installed our decorative porch columns. These are not structural, they're just, it's a fiberglass material and they're nailed in there, just decorative, makes the porch look real nice. They framed out again to put our sidewalk in, and they'll get around to that next week. Inside, the trim guys were here and they've installed all of our, I call it stage 1 trim. And the reason that I call it that, it actually was not done that way in this house, and that's okay, there's no problem with that. But I call it stage 1 anywhere they install all of the interior doors, and these are pre-hung doors. They're solid core. They usually come on with this piece of trim attached and the door jamb and frame, and they nail it up, and then they come on the inside here and they'll nail the other piece of trim in there. So they put all of our doors in and all of our baseboard trim. Over here in the dining room and the living room, we've got crown molding, and that comes as part of the package for this particular community. They give you that as a feature, and they've done this nice work on our column here with the picture frame molding and the little shelf here, so that looks nice. Another thing they did really well that I'm impressed with is when they put our windowsills. For the drywall of this house, we have what they call drywall returns. So this is just going to be finished like this with drywall. Sometimes they'll put frame around it, put frame trim around it, but this is just drywall return. So when they do that, they use these sills, and when they put trim underneath the sills, they've actually done. You cut this piece out of miter and you put a piece of trim in there, so it's a returned miter joint. That's really good craftsmanship. I'm happy with that. Now the reason I was talking about stage 1 trim, stage 1 trim usually goes anywhere there's carpet because it sits off the ground, half an inch to allow for the carpet to tuck under there. Now anywhere we had solid surface flooring like hardwoods, vinyl, anything like that, I like it to put the flooring down first, and then you can put the trim right down on top of the flooring. They've left the gap around everything here, so they're going to have to put shoe molding in. Nothing wrong with that. Shoe molding's fine. It looks a little more refined if you don't have shoe molding. So we've got the whole house done. Did it in about 2 days. Next thing, they will come in and they'll spray. They're going to spray the whole house in just a builder's white, like a primer, and one guy will spray and they'll come back and back roll that so it has a nice texture to it. And they're going to spray the trim, the doors, the walls, everything vertical here in the ceilings, and they're going to roll it, and then they'll come back and they'll paint the trim. The walls are going to be a flat, and they'll paint the trim a semi-gloss. So it's good progress. They're going to paint, and then after that they'll put the flooring in, and after the flooring is cabinets. So we'll check back in a week and we'll see how much is done. Once the cabinets get in, it's really going to make this kitchen come alive and pop, so that'll be exciting. So thanks for watching. Have a good weekend. We'll see you later.